Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Tonight we have the Annapurna showcase. A couple things, if you don't know, Annapurna is a publisher that generally does indie and AA games. Some of their stuff is very high quality. So I don't really expect anything too crazy from this particular showcase, but I guess we will see. Also, they are streaming this in 720p. Why, I don't know. I don't know. Is this like 1999? I don't know. So I guess we'll see what they're gonna show here. Should have some good stuff, but yeah, we'll see. They also have no music going, so I guess it's just gonna kick in here in a second. I'll have to mute the music that I've got going. But we will see. I'll probably have to adjust the volume as we go as well. All right, well, here we go. Twitch chat, what's going on? Oh, this is Stray. That's about 12 minutes. Oh, hey, there's my, that game's awesome. The Artful Escape. I think that game's called The Pathless. That's Storyteller. Most of these games are already out. That's Neon White. What if they got a host for this, or how are they doing this?
Hello, my name is Kelsey, and welcome to our 2023 Annapurna Interactive Showcase. We are so excited to be here and even more thrilled to show you what we have in store for this year. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll share our latest game reveals, spotlight 2 new developer partnerships, and give an exciting first look at the debut game from our internal development team. Once again, a huge thank you to our Annapurna community and partners across the globe for your continued support. Let's get started.
Here we go.
I have been asked to approach you about a project related to events in 1847, 1963, 2014, and one happening in the very near future. At least 2 individuals in Europe are confirmed to be involved, but ties with several international contractors have been identified. The financing of the venture has been traced to a US-based corporation. You can expect to be contacted by them soon. They will possibly hire an actor to communicate with you through a video. This video is designed to gauge your interest in interpreting patterns, and solving puzzles.
Okay.
Puzzles.
Because of the metaphysical aspects related to the project, they may also want to test your receptiveness to unconventional concepts.
To gain your trust, this person might offer their unsolicited advice or ask you questions about your dreams and memories.
No questions.
But you will likely never see the face of the person speaking. My personal advice is not to play along with their strange game.
I agree.
You're being led around in a maze of deceptions. Think back on when they first tried to contact you. Do you remember? Do you remember the maze? Do you remember the maze? Do you remember the maze? Do you remember the maze?
This game's weird.
Do you remember the maze? 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 Do you remember the maze?
Okay. Got a dog in it, so that's +1. Oh, Cocoon. Yeah, this game looks potentially interesting. We don't have a release date, I don't think. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, you can like jump in and out of worlds. That's what they're showing here. Oh, okay. Cool. We got a date. Backgrounds look really nice. I'd like to see a 4K version of this trailer. So it's just a game about taking photos? I've actually thought about doing that, like getting a DSLR camera and just, I don't know, getting into photography a little bit. I wonder what, like, the goal of the game is, though.
小さい頃に兄と一緒に山に登ってたっていう記憶がすごい強くて、結構自然と多く触れ合っていた子供時代だったと思います。三橋明です。ひろこと一緒にこの丸光ゲームズをやっています。
That's a weird
丸光
monitor.
ゲームズでアーティストをしている椎名
Is
ひ
that like
ろ
a
こです。
drawing monitor?
ひろことは福岡にあるゲーム会社で出会いました。実は言うとですね、一回告白したんですけども、一度振られまして。
She said
ゲーム
no.
開発の仕事がすごく楽しかったから、なんかあんまりそういったことに時間を取られたくないなっていうのがすごく強くて。
で、2回目アタックした時にいいよって言われたんで。
There you go, buddy.
今こうして結婚してよかったなと思います。
Listen, the cat got up there, the cat can get down by
マザー2というゲーム
itself.
なんですけれども、可愛くてコロッとした街づくりとか色合いとかを表現されているの
It'll come down when
で、それ
it
も
wants
す
to
ごく
come
見て
down.
憧れを抱いたし、すごく影響を受けていると思います。
自分一人でもゲーム作れるんじゃないかなっていう好奇心みたいのが湧いてきまして。
もうほぼ同時に一緒に会社を辞めました。
でもやっぱり夫婦関係に影響が出ないような、スタイルを取りたいという話で。
1本目はもう半年で2人で作ってみる。でそれで問題がなかったら続けてみようっていう条件のもとで丸光ゲームスは、スタートをしています。
That cat's gonna chew on them wires.
今回の作品はルトガー・ブレグマンという方やヒバルーノワ・ハリリさんの人類の未来について書かれている著書をものすごく参考にしています。
でもしかしたら本当に来るかもしれないっていうような未来を想定した作品になっていて、楽園って呼ばれている未来で日々を過ごすゲームです。私たちにとってはすごく身近な問題定義だなっていうふうに思っています。
今回のプロジェクトはシーノの企画になりますので、シーノ主導で作っています。なので僕はシーノが悩んでるところを一緒に話になっていろんなアイデアを出したりとかしています。仕事でさ、結構悩んでた時とかもあって、でもなんか今の2人で一緒に仕事してる時に、隣の姿とか見てると、それはそれですごい、なんか独立してよかったなって思ってるよ。
ほとんど後悔もなく楽しくやれてるのでよかったなって思ってます。
It's a cool story. Everybody needs to find somebody, right? To a T. This is a Mirat game right here.
I want to use the restaurant myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Oh, I don't know why I am a teen. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so bad. My cute dog helps me out so we can go.
He's stuck in a permanent T pose? That would suck. No one knows what their dog's thinking about, except for food and pets. Okay then. I'm not sure what that game is, but okay. London.
Hello, I'm Richard Hogg, and I'm one of the people who made Flock. I'm the art guy.
And I'm Pip War. I do the narrative design and some game design.
So where are you, Pip?
I'll do a call.
Ah, there you are. I'm coming over. Flock is a game about exploring a big wild place on the back of a bird. You find creatures, you charm them, and they join your flock.
It's also a game where you can just hang out with your friends.
Pip, you've got loads in your flock.
The boomerang ones are the Cosmits. I have a few varieties. Then I have a Thrip and Big Henry. He's the one that looks kind of like a cross between a cuttlefish and a sausage. What's that blue creature you've got in your flock?
Ah, that's a slumbering rustic. We can go and find one if you like. So we're taking Pip across the grasslands to find her a slumbering rustic for her flock. There's one in here. Can you hear it? It's snoring. Over by this pond in this little cup.
So this is kind of like Pokemon, but with birds.
Don't spook it. Maybe we shouldn't wake it up, but...
No, wake it up.
I'm gonna charm it.
To charm this rustic, Pip has to position herself at just the right distance from it, not too close or too far away. And her bird and the flock will sing to the creature to charm it.
Look at that. I'm going to call her Cupzilla.
Can you actually name them?
Look at them, little munchers.
In Flock, you have some flying sheep to look after. You leave them to graze, they get woolly, and then you use the wool to make clothes.
Did I tell you I made a sheep? I crocheted it.
Oh, I love it.
Look. I found one of the fruit things.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to charm one. Here we go.
It's a sunset sprug. We didn't find it because it wasn't sunset last time. We were looking in broad daylight.
Yeah, so this game is kind of like Journey mixed with Pokemon.
They just scream in such a pleasing way.
Whalefish, bird, whatever.
Can you see me over here?
Oh yeah, look at that.
I've got my glow buddies with me.
This forest is beautiful at this time of day.
So
I
it's
really
just
like when you're skimming
co-op,
over the top of
I
the
imagine?
fog and you're sort of going up and down like you're on the high seas. Oh, wow.
Have you seen these before?
No?
It's a mother and her little calf. They're singing.
Let's join in. This has been such a lovely day. Let's do it again soon. Flock, what will
It's
you
gonna be on
find
Game
out
Pass.
there?
I would try it. Los Angeles. Why are there no games ever made in Iowa? Is this actually like a bike racing game? Or just a bike game in general? That guy's cheating. He's got a skull.
Independence, liberation. Oh, I won't give in. My own direction, endlessly navigating my streets. Give it a go.
Why does the ghost have a bike or the bike have a ghost? I want to know more.
Won't give it up.
Also on Game Pass. Warwick.
Basically every day, if I've hit like a roadblock or if I just need some sort of inspiration to kind of like move on with something, I'll just hop in my car and drive like 5 minutes over to Roger Williams Park. Having like no literal walls, I feel like I'm able to think in like a lot more abstract ways. I'm Jacob Williams. I'm the head and creative director of Glass Revolver, and we're making We Kill Monsters.
This is like what I do. I just drive out to the park.
I've always been drawn to kind of the outdoors and nature in general. The reasons why like certain aspects of nature are the way they are, that had definitely carried over into my first game, Ida, and extremely so in We Kill Monsters. I'd be like sitting like outside the school, like waiting like for my mom to come pick me up, and I would just constantly like sketch an open world game where you could like camp and stuff.
I
You could
wish
camp
that
in
I
We
was
Kill
more
Monsters,
artistic.
like a core part of the game.
I'm just not.
So a lot of those things kind of stuck with me. I went to film school doing
That's
the
one of
9 to
my
5,
biggest
and then coming
problems.
home and then doing another 5-6 hours of film related stuff. Eventually, it just became apparent that I was depressed. I realized I was like, something needs to change. Like I can't keep doing this. Okay, well,
So,
I'm
like,
just
for me-
basically do like a restart on my adult life.
I can see
So I moved
something
back
that was
home,
done,
and it was there where I
and I
started
can
Ida.
say, this is how you make it better.
This is Ida.
Or
This
here's
is
how you can
my
change it.
First game that I had made, which honestly
But me
probably
coming up
shares,
with
like
like
a
an
lot of
original
DNA with We
idea,
Kill Monsters.
I'm
It was
no
probably
good at it.
2018, I think, where I actually started on We Kill Monsters. But at the time, it was supposed to be an extremely lo-fi Monster Hunter style game. And then at some point, I was like, everything I'm trying to do, I could just do it in 3D, and it would like just more fully realize what I'm kind of envisioning in my head. Most people, rightfully so, were like, you've been working on this game for a very long time. You shouldn't just switch it to 3D. You're basically just starting over. I didn't want to work on the 3D version for like 3 months and be like, oh, okay, this is like too much, and like go back to the 2D version. So I kind of like thought about it for like a week. And then to make my decision, I went and I deleted the 2D project so that I didn't have a choice. My thought process was, if it takes 8 years to make, I'll just do it on my own. Might as well just do what I think is best.
There you go.
This symbol, it's basically made its way into all of my games. The meaning to me is, it's okay to restart.
Unire saira sul suletto, spasso da stradella. Scinaia visto in un banchetto, la bella sfranzinella. Tra la la la, ai ha ha ha, la bella sfranzinella. Scinaia visto in un banchetto.
I was gonna say the art style of this is pretty cool. Something that we're definitely seeing a lot more of here in the past, like 12 months. We're seeing new art styles, which is really cool. It's kind of like that game that's coming out that's all embroidery. Which is really cool. I think that game is called Scarlet Deer Inn. Phoenix. Bounty Star.
Hi, I'm Ben Ruiz, the founder and creative director of DinoGod and the designer of Bounty Star. Bounty Star is a game about a broken but powerful ex-soldier, now a bounty hunter, in a post-apocalyptic American desert. Her name is Clem, and she's trying to start a new life in a place far from home, traumatized from a profound mistake she made at the end of her military career. One half of the gameplay experience is a third-person action game shooting mechanics in which Clem is bringing in her marks, dead or alive, in her customizable infantry mech. Throughout the experience, the players will obtain all kinds of exciting mech weaponry and utilities and use them against increasingly bigger and badder foes.
This looks kind of interesting.
In the other half of the gameplay experience, the protagonist cleans up her life and develops her bounty hunting operation in the safety of her newly acquired home on the edge of the game world, a rundown pre-apocalypse gas station and tune-up shop with a lot of potential. The player will learn how to be an effective bounty hunter in this scarce and dangerous world in which self-sustaining ways of life are absolutely vital.
Wait,
She
what
will
year was
grow and
that?
obtain food
The Farmer's
used
Almanac?
to cook meals that enhance her focus in different ways. She will obtain scraps and crafting materials and use them to build devices that enhance both her personal and combat endeavors.
So this is
She
kind
will
of
befriend and
Monster
be visited
Hunter-esque
by
a little
all manner
bit.
of characters, all of whom are playing an important role in her current phase of life. Bounty Star is ultimately about a human pushing out inner demons, rebuilding herself and her personal environment, and relearning what it's like to be a force for good in a place that very badly needs it. As a gameplay experience, it is all about engaging, fun, modern action mechanics that many types of players will be able to enjoy, but not without being challenged. Thanks so much for watching. Bounty Star is coming in early 2024.
Cool, that one's got potential. Also on Game Pass. Hey, Stray. I did hear about this announcement. Being on Twitter all day. Don't you knock that off the table. I swear to God. Stray's coming to Xbox. So yeah, this was a limited time PlayStation exclusive, also on PC. Seattle. Oh, Thirsty Suitors. This game's already out, isn't it? Or maybe not. I think it's the dating sim.
Still think it's a good idea to go home? They all hate you, Jala. Can you blame them?
You're way too stubborn to just give up.
Dad, stop being so sensible. Timber Hills, our hometown. Full of gossiping aunties, parental expectations, and your past mistakes. Hope you're ready for some long-delayed emotional catharsis. Because your exes are looking for revenge. Or maybe a date.
Are we flirting?
It's Scott Pilgrim all over again.
Why not both?
Her thighs. They're so powerful.
Chat, your thighs are so powerful.
So, I have to make up with my first love, find out what's going on with the creepy skate cult run by a bear mascot, win my mother's approval, and track down my sister who's avoiding me. All before the most dangerous battle of all.
My mother is coming to Timber Hills.
The women in your family, they're all terrifying.
I'm doomed.
Nice
My
tagline.
advice to you, Jala, die young.
Okay, so there's okay.
Acceptable effort.
Also on Game Pass. Storyteller. So this game's already out.
Welcome back to Storyteller.
I never
Our
did
next
end up
chapter
playing
brings
this.
A free update with all new content. Welcome new characters into the fold. Some full of mischief.
So it turns out this game is a puzzle
Some
game, and that's what
warm the
kind of turned me off on it.
Puzzle through new
Because I thought it was a
with
game
new
where you
challenges.
could build your own story, but it's
And
not.
while you're at it, add a little chaos into the mix.
I think it would have been way
Explore
cooler if
the
they would have just done it as a you can build your own story,
Unleash your
set up all the scenes, and then see what happens at the end.
It's all coming to Netflix.
Wait, what?
Rejoice. Storyteller. Our all-new update is coming September 26.
Yeah, Netflix is getting into gaming. It's weird. Buenos Aires. Back to LA. Game reveal. All right, here we go. World premiere? Question mark.
Hey everyone, my name is Chelsea Hash, and I've worked alongside Annapurna for a long time, starting with What Remains of Edith Finch and later Solar Ash, and now as director of Annapurna's first internally developed game.
Cool.
Over the past year, we've put together a wonderful group of people and have been collaborating on an exciting new project. I never imagined I'd have a chance to make a game set in this iconic universe, and there's so much more we want to tell you. But for now, we're thrilled to share this announcement trailer. Take a look.
Lots of people lost things in the blackout. I was lucky. I just lost a job.
Blade Runner?
But now, they want me back. Picking through the pieces. Being someone else. In places that no longer exist. That's where you'll find me.
Yes? No?
Search in the land of the dead.
Oh, it is a Blade Runner game. Oh, look at that.
Thanks again for tuning in to watch this year's Annapurna Interactive Showcase. We hope you enjoyed a glimpse of what's in store. See you all next year.
All right. That is a little bit of recap at the end there. Let me turn that down and rewind this. Not too much to talk about, but yeah, they're doing a Blade Runner game. Interesting that they were able to get that IP, so that's pretty interesting. Stray coming to Xbox was pretty cool. And I feel like a lot of these other games we already either knew about or Cocoon got a release date, which is great. There was this game that was like photo taking, which looked kind of interesting. I want to know more about what the game actually is. Other than just taking photos, like what do you do? Was there anything else to kind of point out? Yeah, Ghost Bike. Again, not really sure what you do in that game other than just riding the bikes. Yeah, there was this game with the mech that looked pretty cool. This one I'm gonna wish list. Actually, I'll probably wish list the Blade Runner game as well.
The player will learn how to be an effective bounty hunter in the scarce
but yeah,
world in which self-sustaining ways of life.
I always enjoy these little indie showcases. They're really nice. It's kind of fun to see where the games are being made, get the chance to meet with the developers a little bit. It's kind of just short and sweet. You know, it's not too short, not too long. You know, a half hour. I think that's what they said it was. Is just real solid. So yeah, just a nice little showcase.
All of whom are playing an important role.
So yeah, cool stuff. I think for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll wrap up the video right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.